Welcome back. Fandom Fights. Gonna be a good time. If you're just joining us, we're in the middle of a tournament here. Where you been? A lot of stuff's happened already. We only got like 3 matches left in round 1. And we got a good match for you today, as the number 3 seed Cameron Holzmann goes up against the number 14 seed Kaiser Huang. Kaiser, shocking the world, winning the 5-way play-in in sudden death against Cameron Redshaw, earning his spot here in the tournament today. Going up against Holzmann, who we haven't seen in a bit since the 5-way play-in, or since the 5-way contender match that happened at the beginning of the year. We've seen him here and there in teams, but Holzmann's had a bit of a break, so let's see if he can shake that rust off enough to go up against a fantastic new player like Kaiser in the match today. Should be exciting. Enough from me. Let's hear from them.
All right, Kaiser, here we go. Round 1. Nick says you shocked the world. I don't think it was that much of a shock. Maybe it's just because I know how much you've been preparing for Fandom. And so it was great to see you come out on top and see that preparation pay off. Obviously, you have a really tough opponent in Holzmann today. But I think you're underseeded. I think you're a little bit of a sleeper here. And I don't know, maybe Holzmann is focusing on the Warzone tournament. So what do you think?
Last time I beat the other Cameron in sudden death. But that's Warzone Cameron. This is Fandom Cameron. So who knows? I'm hoping for the best. Obviously, Holzmann is a great competitor in both divisions, but you never know.
All right. Good luck to Cameron. Better luck to Kaiser. Let's play.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get this out of the way. Winning a play-in means jack shit in this league, because it means you come in, you play a top 3 seed, and then you get bounced, because the top 3 seeds in the league are always the 3 best players around. This year's not the case, because the 1 seed is fraudulent. But the 2 and the 3, living up to that hype. Cameron Holzmann, the best 50-50 player in the league. Cameron Holzmann is the scariest draw you could have gotten in round 1, unless you got Scully. They're pretty equal draws. So, congratulations on the 5-way win. It's like winning an honorary Oscar. It means jack shit. So you're just round 1 bounce. So congrats for being here.
I got a lot of respect for Kaiser. Kaiser is like the Leah Remini of Multiplex, because he had the courage and the strength to leave a cult. But then after he did that, his career's not going anywhere anyways.
It's true.
So
look what team he ended up joining. No offense.
I will not apologize to the Church of Scientology or Fun DMC.
Manners make it, man. Let's play.
Couple things. Leah, whoever, reference. Right over my head. Second thing. This is just a purely objective fact-checking statement. Brittany Tapley won the 5-way play-in last year and upset the number 2 seed in round 1. So, jack shit, maybe a little off. However, I think we are in for a good match today. As we bring in both the players for round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. Each player is going to get 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. They'll have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, they'll say pens down. They will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer would be worth 1 point apiece. And should any player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nah.
So Leah Remini is an actress who left Scientology. So
I picked up from the context clues, but
oof, big oof though.
Anyway, question number 1. It's going to come in the category of fandom quotes, and the question is: which MCU villain said the quote, "Can you believe that? A kid from Oakland walking around believing in fairy tales." Should probably change the subject of what we were just talking about. So I won't say anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, we'll go to Holzmann.
I wrote the one from Oakland, Killmonger.
And Kaiser.
Is Oakland in Canada? Killmonger.
Killmonger is the correct answer. Point apiece as we get to the second question, which comes in the category of Mission Impossible. Which Mission Impossible film features the character Kurt Hendricks? I know a Hendricks. You get it, nerds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser
Ghost Protocol.
and Holtzmann.
Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
Ghost Protocol is correct. Tied, 2 points apiece. We get to the third question, which comes in the category of Alien versus Predator. And the question is, who plays the lead Elizabeth Shaw in Prometheus? An okay movie. Seen it once. I'd like to probably see it again. The problem is, got to get through a lot of shit before you get there. I could skip it, but there's a weird instinctual thing. 5,
I mean, you could start there because it's a
3,
prequel.
2. Not really. 1. Pens down. We'll go to Cameron
Numi Rapace.
and Kaiser.
Numi Rapace.
That is correct, and also not how I would have thought her name was pronounced. But you both have convinced me. All right.
I have no idea, but
I also have no idea. I'm assuming Kaiser just followed suit.
yeah,
That's it.
precisely.
That's it now. So we'll get to the next question, which comes in the category of Marvel. In X2 X-Men United, who does Nightcrawler bring inside Cerebro to rescue Professor X at Stryker's facility? I always thought it was Numi Rapace. But, whatever. Rapace. Maybe it's Italian. Not too sure. Answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Storm.
Holtzmann.
Oh, did you say my name?
I did, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Storm. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
I didn't
Storm.
hear that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Storm is correct. We are still tied, 4-4. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of James Bond.
Ooh.
How specifically does Spectre agent Helga Brandt die in You Only Live Twice? Which is just a false statement on many accounts, because there are people who believe, even if you believe in reincarnation, I think you would do it more than twice. So this statement is just wrong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Holtzmann
I wasn't sure. I wrote poisoned.
and Kaiser.
Was he the one that was throwing to pool of piranhas?
That is correct. Piranhas is the correct answer. So Kaiser will take the 1 point lead, 5-4. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. Who does Anakin force choke on Mustafar in Revenge of the Sith? There's a thunderstorm happening here, and we are on the clock before my power goes out. It's going to be a fun time. Big booms and whatnot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Padme Amidala.
And
Padme.
Padme is correct. Kaiser still leads 6-5. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category Planet of the Apes. Which member of Ari's family is a senator in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes? You know what this reminds me of? Senator. 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 True
Wait,
fans.
what's your answer?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. It may have even been a similarly worded question to this, but we'll go to Holtzmann
Father?
and Kaiser.
Father.
Father is correct. Kaiser maintains firm ground, leading 7-6. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of the Worlds of DC. Which Worlds of DC film features one of the characters swallowing an expensive diamond? I hear that diamonds are forever. don't know if it's true. How would you know? If one disappeared, it's not like someone's keeping track. These are the things I think about. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, we'll go to Kaiser.
Birds of prey, yada yada yada.
Holtzman.
Birds of prey.
Birds of prey is correct. As we move to the penultimate question, round number 1, which will come in the category of DreamWorks animation. Who voices Eep in the Croods franchise? So you'll often see me read a question and then sit here and sort of take a deep breath. It's because the thing I'm thinking about saying will immediately give away the answer. And I need to stop myself and think of something else. I don't always succeed, hence my decision to explain to you what's going on right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Kaiser.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone is correct. We have one more question left in round number 1. If Kaiser hits this, it will be a perfect round. The question is in the category of Middle Earth. The question is, who calls together a council where the fellowship is formed in the Fellowship of the Ring? That is my attitude towards life. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Holzmann.
Elrond.
And Kaiser for the perfect
His
round.
name after him, I assume, is Elrond.
Elrond is correct. And with that, Kaiser has himself a perfect first round, joining the club here as we pull up a bonus question for one Mr. Kaiser Huang. It will be read to you. Only to you is the thing Tim says quite often. Kaiser, are you prepared for your bonus question? No need to write it down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your question is, name 2 of the 3 fandom characters that Liam Neeson has played who have died in one film and still appear in some form in a sequel to that film.
Aslan and Henry Ducat.
And that is correct without hesitation for the 1 point bonus and the true perfect round. Kaiser has his score up to 11, with Holzmann following close behind, only missing 1 in round number 1. He is at 9. So we're going to move into round number 2 now. Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. But they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they'd like to check down a multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Middle Earth, Wizarding World, Star Wars, Alien vs. Predator, Disney live action, Worlds of DC, Scores and Soundtracks, and YA. Now, with that being said, Kaiser, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Mr. Holtzmann?
Very good first round. I mean, he couldn't have been better, to be quite honest. Why don't we defer? I think this wheel's pretty good.
Yeah, let's defer.
All right. Defer you shall. Mr. Holtzmann, this will be your first spin. And it's on the Worlds of DC. Like to keep it or spin again?
I don't hate it, but I think I might.
I mean, this isn't a bad wheel.
No, this is a very good wheel. So
I would spin again if you don't want it.
yeah, spin again.
Yeah.
All right. You will have to keep what it lands on this time. It lands on Alien vs. Predator.
Okay.
Sweet.
You got it.
Sweet.
All righty. Cameron Holtzmann, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Alien vs. Predator?
I certainly hope so.
All right, your first question. Which Alien film features an all-male prison planet?
Alien 3 or Alien Cubed.
That is correct for 2 points. And a tie game.
Sorry. Prince Scotty.
Okie dokie.
Technically, Ripley arrives at the facility, but I don't know whether she's a prisoner.
So how was the question phrased? Can we hear the question again?
Yeah, it's which alien film features an all-male prison planet?
Oh, well, so you're saying if Ripley was a prisoner, then that would make it all male.
That wouldn't make it like all male per se.
Was she a prisoner? Are you confident in that?
She wasn't, I think, but she arrives at a
She
planet.
wasn't? Okay, then I think we shouldn't challenge it then.
Okay, never mind.
All right.
Okay.
I thought he was going to try and challenge me for joking and saying alien cube.
I
And I was going to throw up. I was going to throw up.
All right, Cameron Holtzman, your second question in Alien vs. Predator. Who plays android Anna Lee Call in Alien Resurrection?
We love her. Winona Ryder.
That is correct. 2 points. And the lead.
Forever.
Your third question. In 1987's Predator, what does Dutch do to himself to become undetectable to the Predator for the final fight?
He covers himself in mud
That
to
is
lower
correct.
his body temperature specifically.
I have covered himself in mud.
Yeah.
That's correct. For 2 more points. All right, Holtzman, your penultimate question. How many Predators initially start on the hunt in Alien vs. Predator?
Three.
That is correct. For 2 more points.
I'm I know they have nicknames. Remember the names.
I don't think
Your
they
final-
say them in the movie, but
Your final question, Cameron Holtzman. Who serves as the science officer aboard the Nostromo in the original Alien?
Do you want the character? Ash.
That is correct. For 2. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if you want. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what else I would have.
so you know as other than Ash.
That is correct for 2 more points and a clean sweep of Alien versus Predator for Cameron Holtzman. He gets a score up to 19 to Kaiser's 11 as we bring back in Scott and the wheel. Kaiser, this will be your first spin.
Opponent's choice.
Lands on scores and soundtracks.
Yeah, it pretty much is opponent choice. Spin again.
Okay.
Alrighty. Lands on opponent's choice.
This will be quick. This will be quick. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Scores and soundtracks.
Scores and soundtracks.
Scores and soundtracks.
Scores and soundtracks.
Hey, great.
Guys, I'm gonna be
Oh my
honest. I
God.
wasn't gonna give it to you until you said that.
I am shooketh. All right.
Fuck my
Kaiser,
life.
Kaiser, are you prepared for your questions in the category of scores and soundtrack?
No, but go on.
All right, your first question. What was the first MCU film composed by Michael Giacchino?
Doctor Strange.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who composed the score for The Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Hans Zimmer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What song initially plays during...
I'm sorry. Can I bring in Koho? He's flagging down from backstage.
Hans Zimmer and 6 other composers.
Hans Zimmer is not the only composer. There are it's Hans Zimmer and 8 other people. So
6.
technically, that is not a totally correct answer to that question for who composed the score for the Amendment 2. I would challenge that.
Yeah, we'll throw the challenge that Hans Zimmer is not the only credited.
That's
composer.
not the most correct answer you could give to that question.
We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we're back from the challenge. You'd think one guy would just compose the movie, but I guess 20 of them did. So we decided since Hans Zimmer was not incorrect, nor was it totally correct, we're going to throw the question out. Ask Kaiser a new question in the category of scores and soundtracks. So with that being said, Kaiser, your new second question is, who composed the score for Red?
Multiple choice.
All right, Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Mark Mothersbaugh, B, Alan Silvestri, C, Christoph Beck, or D, Brian Tyler?
C.
C is correct for 1
It was
point.
either him or Silvestri.
And just to make sure, I have the score at 19-14 now, managers. Is that what it is? Okay, great. All right. Kaiser, your third question. What song initially plays during the credits of 1981's Halloween 2?
Multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice options are: is it A, Lollipop, B, Candyman, C, Mr. Sandman, or D, Murder Monday?
Mr. Sandman?
That is correct for 1 point. Alrighty. Kaiser, your penultimate question. Who composed the score for On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
John Barry.
That is correct for 2 points. So we get to your final question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which Pixar film features the song The Time of Your Life?
Oh my god. Fuck. 超级白。
Five. 4.
Multiple choice. Fuck.
All right. Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Cars, B, A Bug's Life, C, Monsters, Inc., or D, Finding Dory?
Cars?
That is incorrect. Holzmann chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Cars, B, A Bug's Life, C, Monsters, Inc., or D, Finding Dory.
A Bug's Life.
That is correct. For a
Yeah, I
1.
forgot that that's the name of that song.
Let's bug.
Yeah.
Bug.
That's so
That is correct for a 1 point steal. And with that, we come to the end of round 2. Holtzmann now has the lead 20 to Kaiser's 17. Very close game as we move into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. Each player is going to get 5 more questions to the realm of fandom fights. Once they hit the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
All right. The first question you can bet points on, or category, is the worlds of DC. We'll get bets starting with Holtzmann
1.
and Kaiser.
2.
Your question in the worlds of DC. How does the Thinker die in The Suicide Squad? The Thinker, what I like to call hard questions in a trivia match. Thinkers. This question in itself could be a thinker. Think about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Holtzmann.
He is killed by Starro.
And Kaiser.
Pulled apart by Starro.
I think we can only accept Kaiser's answer.
I would like to bring in Koho, please.
Sure.
You didn't say specific killed by Starro is exactly how he does die. Like, that's, I would say that's a completely acceptable answer without the word specifics in it.
Would you like to challenge?
Yes,
please.
I would build it.
We'll be right back after this challenge. We're back after the challenge. Essentially what we decided, we asked how he died, not who killed him. Holtzmann's answer successfully answered who kills him, not how. He could have answered pulled apart, didn't necessarily need by Starro. So unfortunately, Holtzmann will not be getting that question correct. He will lose 1 point, go down to 19. Kaiser did get it correct, so he will gain 2 points, go up to 19 as well. And we have a tie game, folks. As we move on to question number 2 in round number 3, which will come in the category of Pixar. Bets starting with Kaiser.
1.
And Holtzmann.
2.
All right, the question in Pixar. Who voices Merida in Brave? Can't wait for the prequel. Cowardly. the sequel, Brave 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Is it Kelly McDonald?
And Holtzman.
It is Kelly McDonald.
Kelly McDonald is correct. So Kaiser will gain 1 point. Holtzman will gain 2 and regain the lead. It is 21-20 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of DC.
Oh.
We'll get bets, starting with Holtzman.
1.
And Kaiser.
2.
Alrighty. Your question in DC. Besides Jonah Hex, which DC film features the main villain burning down the house of the main hero? Burning down the house. That one was a little obvious. That was Noah. Came in through the bathroom window. I'll work on it. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down will get answers, starting with Holtzman.
Batman Begins.
And Kaiser.
Batman Begins.
We are once again at a tie game. 22-22.
Jesus Christ.
As we get to the penultimate category, there are 2 questions left. The category is Middle Earth. We'll get bets, starting with Kaiser.
2.
And Holtzman.
2.
Alrighty. Your question, Middle Earth. Symbol Mine is what kind of object in the 2 towers? Should either player hit here while the other misses, that would be end of the match. So it's in 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
That is Holtzman's first repeat, I believe. The question again. Symbol Mine is what kind of object in the 2 towers? Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll go to Kaiser.
It's a flower.
Holtzman.
Is it a sword?
And your winner, Kaiser. Dang. Flower is correct. And what a damn match we just witnessed. Holy crap, that was insane. Fantastic match from beginning to end. I'm a little speechless at the moment. That was fantastic. Kaiser played a near perfect game, getting he missed 1 question the entire game. 1 question off of a perfect game. And the fact of the matter is, Holtzman played a game that beats just about anybody on just about any other day other than Kaiser today. Freaking fantastic match. Incredible to watch. Incredible to be a part of. I'm speechless. Let's talk to our unfortunate 2nd place finisher today, Cameron Holtzman. Holtzman, as I said, played a damn good game. You only missed like 1 or 2 questions yourself throughout the entire match. And on any other day, that might have beaten anybody else. But Kaiser just came out swinging. I think Kaiser's here to make a name for himself, and you've already made a name for yourself. And today's match honestly just proved that that name is good because you played fantastic. Unfortunately, it didn't go your way. How you feeling?
Not great. It's hard to feel good. Like, great game to Kaiser. Like, it's hard to deny what he was able to do in this match. Yeah, I'm frustrated with myself, but I'll be back.
Yeah, no, it's hard to beat near perfect games. That's a great game from Kaiser. We look forward to your career with great interest, as they say. But I think that this is just a minor setback. Holtz is going to be playing for a belt soon. So,
yeah,
I agree. Holtzman, we look forward to seeing Lights, Camera, and Action in the team's tournament and your participation in Fandom post-summer, as we will definitely see you again in multiple capacities. Great match today, even though it didn't go your way. Like I said, it was still a heck of a performance. And we'll see you next time as we bring in our winner today. Has to be the biggest upset of the tournament so far. Kaiser, look, man, you won the 5-way, barely beating Red Shaw to get in here. No offense, I don't know that anyone would have had you picked as the winner going into this match, but maybe after round 1 you would have swayed half of them over, and by the end, heck, you proved them all wrong. Kaiser, you played incredible. Like I said, one off of a perfect game. You joined the perfect first round club. A lot of incredible things just happened, Kaiser. How you feeling?
I feel pretty overwhelmed, to be honest, because going into this match, I knew I was up against the wall. Cameron Holzmann, like, his record speaks for itself. Like, he's a great player. Like, I can't understate that enough. Like, and honestly, I feel that especially for round 1, I got lucky because the categories that came out were mostly ones that I knew, and Cam only like missed one. So yeah, I'll be honest, I came into Fandom and into this match just wanting to prove that I belong, and I hope after this match I proved it. It's one thing. Yeah.
I also want to point out as well that, you know, last match, the 5-way, you got Disney live action, which wasn't really something you wanted. This match, you got opponent choice, you got scores and soundtracks, which obviously wasn't something you wanted. And you still had this incredible match. So I think amazingly, we may still not have even seen the best match from Kaiser yet, depending on what happens in round 2 next time around. But yeah, that was an incredible match. All credit to Holzmann, but I have to say, in response to Koho's promo, that amazing, every word you just said was wrong.
That's right.
A reference, and I get it. Kaiser.
I've only got a few Fandom references. So.
I don't know. This is one heck of a Fandom player right here. But Kaiser, first of all, you will be moving on to round 2. Just a bit of unobjective advice. Maybe don't tell your opponents what to give you for opponent's choice mid-match. But
maybe that was strategy.
We'll talk about it.
That's the thing you were going. But you will be moving on to round number 2. And you will be playing none other than the number 6 seed, Brittany Tapley, in round 2.
Ooh. So essentially, we have somebody who went from Club Dread to another faction against somebody who went from another faction to Club Dread. Brittany's great, but I'm going to take the person who is in Club Dread now. So we'll be ready for her.
Brittany's a black hole, but you know, black holes are maybe they're beatable. Who knows?
I guess we'll find out. I look forward to seeing that match. I think it's going to be a great one. As today was as well. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to, like I said, there's a bunch of other tournament matches out. Round 1's just about to wrap up. The team's ladder is going on. Check out all the multiplex stuff, the war zones, the everything. And for Kaiser, for Holzmann, for Koho, for Scott, thank you for joining us with this match, and we'll see you next time on another great episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
But again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.